Hey everybody, welcome back to Andy's Attic. I'm Andy, obviously. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's take these glasses off because I'm getting a lot of glare and I don't need to read anything right now. Anyway, the only thing I did notice, I have a little hair right here. It just won't go down. I'm getting lazy again. My Santa beard's starting to grow in. I guess I'll probably shave tomorrow morning or something, or before the next video, but I just get lazy. I work all week. Today's my only day off. So I'm having a little sinus issue today. As you can tell, my eyes are probably a little puffier than normal. And I'm sniffling. You'll hear that throughout the whole video probably. Which you'll also hear my dislike of Tom Brady for one simple reason. And being a Raiders fan, you can figure it out. It's not that hard to figure out. So gonna bring some stuff today. I'm representing today for the Super Bowl since it's tomorrow, and I got my referee shirt on here. I won't get to watch it. I'll have work. I go in early on a Sunday for startup, so I'm in there at 7 o'clock. Hopefully, one of my partners in crime at work will have the Super Bowl maybe on their cell phone that I could watch some of it. But no parties for me tomorrow. I'll be making soap. So when you go to your sinks to wash your hands from all that barbecue sauce from the wings and the pizza, and if it's Dial soap, I may have made it or helped make it. So anyway, with that being said, let's turn this camera around and we'll get right to the goods. All right, for those of you who have watched a previous video that I did on the 1980 Topps Super, as I call them, on the box it actually says Giants. They're 5x7 cards that were distributed back in 1980. There's 30 cards in the set, and I got a steal of a deal on one from eBay. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago. The one it was previously on there, it was on my watch page for 2 years at $75, and I just wouldn't take the bite on it. It was just too expensive for that type of card, so I waited on it. Still had it on my watch page, but this past 2 weeks ago, one came up for auction through Four Sharp Corners. I waited till the last minute, put a proxy bid in at about $50, and I won this card for a third of the one that I had on my watch page for 2 years. I got this card for $25 slapped. It's a PSA 9, and we're going into Super Bowl weekend, and who better to represent from the 1972 Dolphins, 14-0 regular season, 17-0 to finish as Super Bowl champions, Mr. Bob Greasy, the only undefeated team in NFL history. Correction, undefeated, untied. Bob Greasy broke his ankle in week 5 of that year, and his backup, Earl Morrall, started the remainder of the regular season. Greasy came back to relieve Morrall in the second half of the AFC Championship game and started in Super Bowl 7. As you know, they are NFL history makers. The New England Patriots came close a few years back. Chicago Bears came close in '85, but they're the only undefeated, untied Super Bowl champion. Bob Greasy was inducted into the National Football Hall of Fame in 1990. And speaking of Hall of Famers, I'd like to congratulate all of our newest inductees into the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. The class of 2025. We have Orlando from A Collector's Dream, Dylan at Double D Vintage Baseball Cards, Sammy Thunder, Adam at Splendid Sports Cards, and Eddie at Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. Congratulations to all you, well deserved. I watch all your channels and subscribe. Love what you do. All right, moving on to my next, since it's Super Bowl weekend, and I guess who else to add to this mix right here? Who better to follow up an undefeated quarterback, undefeated team, I should say. He wasn't an undefeated quarterback that year, but we'll go with arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, Mr. Tom Brady. I'm going to show you a few cards that I have of him in slabs. I also have a PC of him in a binder. I hate to admit, since I'm a Raiders fan, and you know what I call the tuck roll. It rhymes with tuck, but it's not tuck. All right, so this is a 2002 King Bees disc. I love these things. I used to just go get the beef jerky containers. I didn't care for the beef jerky too much. It's dry. But I just bought them for the cards. And this is a nice example of one of them. This one here is a 2002 Topps Heritage Blackback. The difference between a blackback and the regular issue is both sections on the front, the still and the action, the background is the same color. So here's a nice example of this one. This one here is a 2002 Pacific Crown Royale Pro Bowl Honors. I actually have this insert set, and one day I just decided years ago to send it in for shits and giggles and see what I can get out of it. And I actually got a 10, which now with their new standards might be a 9 or an 8 like everybody's saying. But I apologize for any glares. This is the best I could get it with what I have to work with. But I love this card. It's a beautiful card. This one here is a 2005 Topps Heritage foil board. For whatever reason, I love the Heritage product. I like seeing the old school designs with the newer players. This one here is a 2005 Topps Heritage Flashback Relics. That's an actual piece of the goalpost from their Super Bowl in Louisiana Superdome. He was named the MVP of Super Bowl 36. If you want to look at the back, it tells you, if I can get the glare off here, there we go. This is Brady, named Super Bowl 36 MVP. It's just a really cool looking card. I had one years ago that I actually pulled out of a pack, and for whatever reason I sold it. And I found one that was actually graded a couple years ago for a decent price, and I hopped on it. Because when I used to have to sell cards for financial purposes, for whatever reason, to better my situation, maybe I got laid off, or my job didn't pay that much, and I had child support with my previous relationship to pay, I would end up selling some decent cards, some really good cards actually. And they're like, the only way I could describe it for me is like giving a baby up for adoption and having regrets years later, and then searching, for whoever has your child now. And I have a spreadsheet from cards that I got graded through PSA, and some of them I have found over the years, and other ones I'm still searching for. But it's a long road, but I'm hoping to track down as many as I could. I know, I'm sure there's collectors out there that probably put them in their collection, and that's where they sit. This one here is 2011 Topps Super Bowl Legends die cut. It's almost like a holofoil or a refractor. That's from Super Bowl 39. They have different cards of different players, I should say, in this set. I'm pretty sure there's a Montana. I think it's all the MVPs. This one here is a 2009 Topps National Chickle Mini Topps back. A few years back, I picked up a lot. Whatever the Super Bowl was where they were playing the Atlanta Falcons, and probably about a week or two before the Super Bowl, somebody had a lot of like 50 cards on there of Tom Brady. And I ended up getting that 50 card lot for under $100. I think it averaged like $1.75 or $1.50 a card. And at the time I belonged to PSA, I sent them in, and I ended up getting some pretty decent grades back. Not many 10s, but a lot of 9s. And I'm good with 9s. I'm not the type of collector. I don't need 10s. I don't need 10s. 10s are for people that just want to sell them and make some money on them. I want to keep these in my collection as long as I can. I have a better job now. I'm with somebody that has a job, and even though we have a few kids together, we're still able to do pretty well that I could actually keep these in my collection. This is a 2013 Topps 1959 Topps Mini. So it's based off the 1959 Topps football. And like I said, I love when they use vintage designs with the newer players. It's more attractive to me because I love vintage cards. But I love all cards, actually. I just love cards. I always say I have a cardboard fetish. It's true. I'm addicted to cardboard. This here's a 2005 Topps Chrome Throwbacks. It's like a foil card, or a chrome card, I should say. Beautiful looking. I do apologize for the glare. There's not much I could really do about it with what I have set up here. My light keeps reflecting off the metal of the Tudor football game. And going back to the addicted to cardboard, my voice is a little scratchy today, but BK, this one's for you, buddy, because you're gonna have to face it, you're addicted to cards. All right, that's a little inside joke me and him had going a little while ago in a comment. But I know you'll be singing that all day now, so you can thank me later, BK. All right, this one is a 2013 Topps Archives 1970 Glossies. This isn't one I sent in. I actually found this at a really cheap price on eBay. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but see, that's another reason I stopped having a membership for PSA, is just because I found it like you're paying so much for your order that you're sending in. You know, I was spending hundreds of dollars to get 50 cards, you know, graded or whatever. And now I just, you know, I'll look for the card that I'm looking for, and I think I saved some money during the year. Here's a 2015 Panini Prism, Air Marshals Prism. just really attracted to tiny cards. That was my best Caesar Pepino Man impersonation. So this is a 2014 Topps Platinum Blue Wave. So it's a parallel. It's a thicker card. It's in a thicker holder. And the next one coming up also is in a thicker holder. This one here is a 2015 Topps Platinum Gold. This is also a parallel. I really wish I didn't have this glare. But like I said, this room's a very dark room, and I have I have the room light over on one end and my circle camera light on the other side, so it's and metal in the background, so it's hard. It's hard, and I refuse to take the protection off, so this is a 2014 Panini Rookies and Stars Crusade Blue. This was another one I purchased, I think, last year. It just was too good of a deal to pass up for a PSA 10 Tom Brady. Like I said, I'm not a huge Tom Brady fan. I give credit where credit is due, but like I said earlier, that tuck roll bull, my Raiders got, they got the shaft. It was a damn fumble. Anyway, if you didn't hear me before, I usually use the term with tuck roll. It rhymes with tuck, but it sure as heck ain't tuck. All right, we got a 2015 Panini Prism. It's a helmet die cut. It's another one I purchased off of eBay like last year. I love the die cut cards, and it's unique. It's a 9, but I don't care. The grades don't mean anything to me, honestly. These last two I'm going to put up together because they're the same company, same card, only one's a, I guess you would call it a parallel. We have the 2015 Panini Crown Royale. It's the Pro Bowl die cut, or pink ribbon die cut. One is the regular issue with the silver on the bottom, and then the other is the red parallel. I just put them both up together so you can see the difference there at the same time. All right, and that concludes my my video of my cards. So let's turn this camera around, wrap it up. No pun intended. You know how I like my protection. All right, my friends, this concludes my video for this week. Like I said last week, I'm going to try and put one out once a week. It's a hard deal. I kind of cram everything into one day or a couple hours and see how it goes. I appreciate all the new subs. I want to give a shout out. Before I forget, I had a couple people comment, in the last couple weeks on some of my videos that, I respect and I love their channels. And I don't want to forget anybody, but these are new, a couple new commenters on my stuff, and it just amazes me how they remember me from commenting. I've been commenting now about a year and a half, almost 2 years probably, and here you go, Drew. My glasses are coming down, so illegal use of equipment. All right. So anyway, I comment on a lot of videos, as many as I can in, a short period of time that I can. And sometimes I'm long-winded, even with my comments, because I just want people to know, I'm actually watching their whole video, and, I'm seeing what they're bringing to the table. And I shouted out John Mangini last week. This week, I'm going to shout out, I want to shout out Orlando. Congratulations again on the Hall of Fame. Well deserved, my friend. A Collector's Dream is his channel. I also want to shout out Theo, Clemente Collector. Love what he does. I'm a Pirates fan, so I'm all into it. You have a wonderful collection of Clementes. You have a lot more than I got. So once baseball season starts, I'm sure you'll see some of my Clementes, obviously, and a bunch of my Pirate stuff. But I appreciate you stopping by and leaving a comment. And I was happy to, know these guys actually remembered me. And one other one, he's been commenting a lot lately. And I was going to wait till baseball season to represent him with the Red Sox. But Picker Jim, man, thank you so much. You've been commenting on every one of my videos, and, kind words, encouragement. I love that all you guys support, me and one another. This is just, I can't say it enough. This community, I love it. It's brought so much to me since I got rid of DirecTV to save money on my cable bill, and I went with the Roku, and YouTube was the first thing I started looking at. The first search I did was baseball cards and collectibles and stuff like that. And, over the years, I've seen some of you guys start your channels, and I commented on it and try to comment as much as I can. But, we all know there's not enough time in the day to watch everybody's videos and to comment on everybody's videos. But for you guys to stop by, I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie in all this. And to know that I'm, I guess you want to say trying out, playing for the team. I made the team, whatever you want to call it. But I'm a newbie. You've all got a lot more subscribers than me. You have, a lot of friends in this community already. And I'm just starting out. And I really appreciate everybody and anybody that has been commenting on my videos. I try to get back to you as quick as I can. Like I said, I work night shift, and then I work day shift too when I come home, because my better half works day shift. So I'm with my little daughter all day long until she comes home, and I only have a couple hours in between to get a nap in or whatever to go back to work and do it all over again. So I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, man, I really appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to continue to give shout outs, as long as I'm making videos, as long as God allows me to be here on this earth. I'm going to try to, do this every week. So, all right. With that being said, thanks. And until next time, have an awesome day. Peace. Oh, by the way, I always end my comments with peace signs. Never mind. I'm not even going to say that. We'll cut that out of there. I just want to let people know I'm not a hippie, or I'm not a pot smoker, which nothing's wrong with smoking pot. Shit. Pepino is awesome. And he's like the what do I call it? If Cheech and Chong made another movie about baseball cards, freaking Pepino Man should probably play Cheech.
Mexican Americans are named Chata and Chela and Chema and have a son-in-law named Jeff.